Once upon a time, in a colorful village called Solarejo, lived a very curious girl. Her name was Clara. Clara loved animals, all of them, even the ones that no longer existed. One day, she went with her grandmother to the Museum of Ancient Earth. There, she was mesmerized by the sight of a giant skeleton. It had huge teeth and powerful paws. "Wow, what a huge wolf," said Clara, her eyes sparkling. A smiling guide approached. "This is the dire wolf. It lived thousands of years ago during the Ice Age. It was much larger than wolves today. It hunted in packs, chasing bison and wild horses." "Does it still exist?" Clara asked. "No, my dear. It's an extinct animal. That means it disappeared from the world. Forever." Clara grew thoughtful. The guide continued. "But some scientists are trying to bring back extinct animals. They use tiny pieces of ancient DNA and a pinch of hope. It's like putting together an invisible puzzle of nature. This process is called de-extinction." That night, Clara had a magical dream. Wolves made of stars ran across the starlit sky. And when she woke up, she found a letter floating in the air. "You've been chosen to visit the Garden of Forgotten Life. Bring courage, boots, and an open heart." Clara put on her brightest smile and left. Deep in the forest, among glowing flowers and whispering trees, she saw something unbelievable. A golden capsule opened, and from within, a pup emerged. Strong, furry, with eyes that seemed to hold the night sky. Clara stepped closer and whispered, "Your name will be Luno." In that moment, she knew. He was the last dire wolf. Clara and Luno became inseparable. They played across fields, ran between trees. Wherever Luno went, flowers bloomed. The winds grew gentler, and nature smiled. But not everyone was happy about it. In the depths of the gray swamp lived an ancient wizard named Malveron. Known as the devourer of time, he didn't like life. Not flowers, not forests, not anything that changed. "If that wolf is back, the world will dream again, and that I cannot allow." With his thorny staff, Malveron cast a dark mist. Its name was Kinzantina. It erased paths, silenced birds, and made rivers forget to flow. Clara and Luno had to act. They had a mission, to find the heart of the forest. A magical tree, able to protect all life, old and new. On their journey, they faced great challenges: the trail of lost echoes, the bridge that hides, and the valley of distorted voices. It was there that Malveron whispered through the shadows, "Luno is dangerous. He will turn on you. Give him to me, and you'll be safe." Clara stopped. She was afraid. She hesitated, but Luno lay at her feet. He looked up at her, calm. It wasn't the gaze of a beast. It was the gaze of a friend. Of trust. Clara smiled. "You are not terrible. You are true." In the final clearing, they found the great tree, the heart of the forest. Clara hugged Luno and said, "You belong in this world, and I will fight for you." The tree glowed golden. The earth trembled. Birds sang, and Malveron's mist simply vanished. The wizard screamed in rage, but was swallowed by his own shadows, which no longer had anywhere to hide. From that day on, Luno lived free. He ran through mountains and rivers, strong, majestic, like the wolves of old. But unlike what people said, he was not terrible. He was loyal, gentle, and essential. Clara became the guardian of harmony. She taught children. Some animals return from the past to remind us how to care for the future. And if one day you hear a soft howl deep in the forest, it might be Luno, the last dire wolf, guarding the earth with his starry heart. The past doesn't need to be forgotten. If welcomed with love, it can bloom into the future. If this story touched your heart, leave a like. It's a great start. Subscribe with joy and ring the bell for more adventures, stories to tell.